Hello friends, today our topic is auto transformer. In two winding transformer, we having two windings, one for primary, another for secondary. But in case of auto transformer, we having a single winding. Part of this winding common for both primary and secondary. The input and output circuits of auto transformer are electrically coupled, connected, as well as mechanically coupled. But in case of two winding transformer, the two windings are magnetically coupled but electrically isolated. Okay. The primary winding of our transformer having n1 number of turns, the secondary winding of our transformer having n2 number of turns. In section AC, n1 minus n2 number of turns are present. Okay. Now see how the flux is common for both primary and secondary of our transformer. Okay. See. When we are applying alternating voltage to the primary of the auto transformer, the current I1 flows through the primary winding of auto transformer. Current I1 produces alternating flux Phi1 in the core of our transformer. The alternating flux links with both primary and secondary winding. The alternating flux produces self-induced EMF in the primary winding and mutual induced EMF in the secondary winding. When load is connected on the secondary side, the current I2 flows to the secondary. The current I2 produces flux Phi2, which opposes the flux produced by primary winding Phi1. It reduces the value of Phi1, thereby the EMF induced in the primary winding also reduces. Due to decreasing of induced EMF in the primary, the current flowing through the primary winding will increases. The increased current produced flux phi 2 dash. Here we observe phi 2 dash is equal to phi 2, but in opposite direction. Thus, these two fluxes are get cancelled. The main flux remains same. From this discussion, it is clear the flux is same for both primary and secondary. Okay. Flux is common for both windings, primary and secondary. We know EMF equation is equal to 4.44 F phi m n. Here, EMF per turn is directly proportional to flux. Here, flux is common. Hence, in primary winding, voltage per turn equal to voltage per turn in secondary winding. Then V1 by N1 equal to V2 by N2. Therefore, V2 by V1 equal to N2 by N1 equal to K. Here K is transformation ratio. Here K equal to transformation ratio. Okay. Then from MMF balance, let's see, when we are applying alternating voltage to the primary, then current I1 flows to the primary winding. I1 produces flux Phi1 under no load condition. Hence, the current represented by I0. Okay. The alternating flux links with both primary and secondary. Alternating flux produces self-induced EMF in the primary winding and mutual induced EMF in the secondary winding. Okay. The current I2 flows in the secondary winding. I2 produces flux Phi2, which opposes the flux produced by the primary winding. Thus, it decreases the value of main flux. Thereby, the EMF induced in the primary winding also decreases. Due to decreasing of induced EMF in the primary winding, the current flowing through the primary winding is increased. The increased current produces flux phi 2 dash. Here we observe the flux is directly proportional to mmf. mmf is product of turns and current. Here first, at no load condition, the flux is directly proportional to N1 and I0. N1 means tons of primary and no load current. Okay. Here we observe phi 2 directly proportional to N2 I2 minus I1. N2 means secondary turns. I2 minus I1 means the current flowing from B to C. That is I2 minus I1. Okay. The increased current in the primary winding produces flux phi 2 dash is directly proportional to N1 minus N2 into I1. Here phi 2 is equal to phi 2 dash. Now equate both EMF, both MMF. Then N2 into I2 minus I1 is equal to N1 minus N2 I1. Now solve. Into I2 minus into I1, N1 I1 minus into I1 into I2 equal to N1 I1 minus N2 I1 plus N2 I1 with this now. Then N2 by N1 equal to I1 by I2 equal to K. Here K is a transformation ratio. Therefore, transformation ratio K equal to V2 by V1 equal to N2 by N1 equal to I1 by I2. In two winding transformer, the power is transferred by the transformer action. But in case of auto transformer, the transfer power consists of two components. One is inductive, another one is conductive. The power which is transferred by the transformer action from this winding to this winding is called as inductive power. The power which is transferred by the conduction, that means directly to the load, that is called as conductive power. Okay. The total power transfer to the load is equal to V2 into I2. Okay. Inductive power transfer is equal to, power means product of voltage and current. Here we observe the power is transferred from this to this, that is mean this is called as inductive power. V2 into I2 minus I1. Okay. V2 into I2 minus I1. Then the ratio of inductive power transfer by total power transfer is equal to V2 into I2 minus I1 by V2 I2. V2 gets cancelled. Then we get I2 by I2 minus I1 by I2. Then 1 minus K. Here K equal to I1 by I2. Transformation ratio. Okay. Therefore, inductive power equal to 1 minus K into total power, that's equal to 1 minus k into V2 into I2. Okay, we know relation, the total power equal to power transfer by the transformer action plus conductive power. Power transfer by the transformer action nothing but inductive power. We know inductive power 1 minus k into V2 I2 plus conductive power. The total power nothing but V2 into I2. Therefore, conductive power equal to V2 I2 minus 1 minus k into V2 I2. Here we take common V2 I2, then 1 minus 1 plus k, then 1 get cancelled, then V2 I2 into k. Therefore, total power transfer, therefore total power transfer equal to V2 I2 inductive power equal to 1 minus k into V2 I2 conductive power equal to k into V2 I2. Okay, where k equal to transformation ratio. In our next video, we will see comparison between auto transformer and two winding transformer. First one VA rating, another one weight of copper. Okay.